Did you know that most travelers pack twice as much as they need? In fact, according to a recent survey, the average person only uses 40% of what they pack on a trip. That means more than half of your suitcase is filled with things you'll never even touch. And yet, millions of people struggle with overpacking every single day. Packing less isn't just about saving space. It's about traveling smarter. Imagine breezing through airport security with nothing more than a lightweight carry-on. No more waiting at baggage claim, no more lugging around a heavy suitcase, and no more stress about lost luggage. In this video, we're going to show you how to do just that. We'll share tips that aren't just practical, but also game-changing. You'll learn how to build a capsule wardrobe, pick the right tech, and even handle souvenirs without overstuffing your bag. Ready to ditch the extra baggage and travel light? Let's dive in. Chapter 1. Less is more, the minimalist mindset for travelers. Packing light starts in your mind. Most of us are tempted to overpack because we fear the what-ifs. But did you know that 62% of travelers admit to packing things they never use? That's a lot of wasted space and effort. Instead of packing for every possibility, focus on what you'll definitely need. As Marie Kondo says, the question of what you want to own is actually the question of how you want to live your life. Embrace the idea that less truly is more. When you pack light, you gain freedom. You won't have to worry about lugging a heavy suitcase through crowded airports or up staircases. You'll also save money on baggage fees. Minimalism isn't just a trend. It's a practical approach that's proven to reduce stress. Consider this. The average traveler only uses about 30% of the items they pack. So instead of packing for every scenario, think in terms of versatility. Will that bulky sweater be worth the space if you can only wear it once? Instead, opt for items that can be worn in multiple ways. Your carry-on will suddenly feel much more spacious. Minimalism is also about valuing experiences over things. When you're not weighed down by a heavy bag, you're free to explore more. Imagine landing in a new city and heading straight out for an adventure. No need to drop off luggage. It's liberating and the essence of traveling light. Chapter 2. The ideal carry-on, your compact companion. Choosing the right carry-on suitcase is a game changer. But not all carry-ons are created equal. Size, style, and durability are key. A standard carry-on should be no larger than 22 x 14 x 9 inches to fit most airlines' overhead bins. Anything bigger and you risk having to check it at the gate. When it comes to style, go for functionality over fashion. A good carry-on should have multiple compartments to help you stay organized. Look for a suitcase with 360-degree spinner wheels. They make navigating airports much easier. According to Travel Plus Leisure, 81% of frequent travelers prefer spinner wheels for their ease of use. Durability is non-negotiable. You want a suitcase that can withstand the rigors of travel. Hardshell cases made of polycarbonate are lightweight yet tough. They protect your belongings better than soft-sided luggage. But if you're more concerned about flexibility and squeezing in that last item, a soft-sided bag might be your best bet. Another tip, look for a suitcase with built-in compression straps. They help you maximize space by keeping everything in place. Also, consider a carry-on with an expandable zipper. It gives you extra space when you need it, but still fits in the overhead bin when zipped up. Investing in a quality carry-on is worth it. You'll use it for years and it will make every trip more enjoyable. Think of it as your travel companion. The right suitcase doesn't just carry your things, it enhances your entire travel experience. Chapter 3. Capsule Wardrobe Magic, the Ultimate Outfit Formula. A capsule wardrobe is your secret weapon for packing light. The idea is simple. Choose a small number of versatile pieces that can be mixed and matched to create multiple outfits. A well-planned capsule wardrobe can reduce your packing list by 50% or more. Start with a base color. Neutral colors like black, navy, or beige work well because they're easy to mix and match. Add a few pieces in complementary colors or patterns for variety. The key is to pick items that can be layered. A t-shirt, for example, can be worn alone or under a sweater. The more ways you can wear something, the more valuable it is. Did you know that the average woman owns 30 outfits, one for every day of the month? But when traveling, you don't need that many options. Stick to 10, 15 items that work well together. This includes tops, bottoms, and outerwear. Accessories like scarves and belts can also change up a look without taking up much space. Focus on fabrics that are lightweight and wrinkle-resistant. Materials like merino wool are perfect because they regulate temperature and don't hold odors, meaning you can wear them multiple times without washing. Quick-dry fabrics for undergarments are also smart. They're easy to wash in a hotel sink and dry overnight, saving space and time. Finally, don't forget shoes. Limit yourself to 2 pairs, one for walking and one for more formal occasions. Shoes are bulky, so choose wisely. A good pair of sneakers and a pair of dressier flats or loafers should cover most scenarios. Chapter 4. Toiletries on a diet. Slim down your bathroom bag. When it comes to toiletries, less is more. Most people pack far more than they need. In fact, studies show that the average traveler packs around 2 pounds of toiletries, much of which goes unused. The trick is to pack only the essentials and opt for travel-sized products. Start by making a list of your must-haves. Think about what you really use daily. A good rule of thumb is to bring only what you'll need for the first couple of days. Most destinations have stores where you can pick up anything you run out of. As Rick Steves says, you can pack everything you need but not everything you want. Consider multi-use products. For example, a good quality bar of soap can replace your body wash, shampoo, and even laundry detergent. Similarly, a small bottle of coconut oil can double as a moisturizer and a makeup remover. These kinds of items save space and reduce the number of bottles in your bag. Another smart move is to decant your favorite products into small containers. A 3-ounce bottle of your preferred shampoo will last at least a week or 2, depending on your hair type. Don't forget the basics like toothpaste, deodorant, and sunscreen, but go for the smallest sizes you can find. To save even more space, think about the packaging. Ditch bulky toiletry bags and go for a clear zip-top bag. Not only does it meet TSA requirements, but it also forces you to keep your items minimal. Plus, you can easily see what's inside, which speeds up the security process. Chapter 5. Pocket-sized power. Travel tech for the minimalist. When it comes to travel tech, think compact and multifunctional. Your devices should enhance your trip, not weigh you down. According to the Consumer Electronics Association, 73% of travelers carry a smartphone, 55% bring a laptop, and 25% travel with a tablet. But do you really need all 3? Start with the basics. Your smartphone is likely your most powerful tool. It's a camera, GPS, and communication device all in one. If you can manage work or entertainment on it, consider leaving the laptop or tablet at home. For many travelers, a Bluetooth keyboard paired with a phone is enough to handle emails and other light tasks. For charging, pack a multi-port USB charger. This allows you to charge multiple devices from one outlet, which is handy in hotel rooms with limited sockets. A power bank is also essential, especially for long travel days. Choose one with a high capacity but small size, so it doesn't add too much bulk to your bag. If you need to stay connected, a portable Wi-Fi hotspot might be worth the space. It's more reliable than relying on public Wi-Fi, and some models are as small as a deck of cards. For those who love to read on the go, consider an e-reader like a Kindle. It's lighter than a paperback and can store thousands of books, saving you both space and weight. Noise-canceling headphones are another tech essential, especially if you're sensitive to noise on flights. There are compact, foldable options that won't take up much room. And for those who like to capture memories, a compact camera or a smartphone with a great camera will do the trick. Leave the bulky DSLR at home, unless photography is your main focus. If you want more great videos, hit subscribe and let's keep going. Chapter 6. Pack like a pro, rolling, folding, and the cube debate. The way you pack your clothes can make a big difference in how much you can fit into your carry-on. There are 3 main techniques: rolling, folding, and using packing cubes. Each has its pros and cons, so let's break them down. Rolling is a popular method among travelers because it saves space and reduces wrinkles. By tightly rolling each piece of clothing, you can fit more into your suitcase. It's particularly good for items like t-shirts, jeans, and casual wear. A study by the International Association of Professional Organizers found that rolling clothes can save up to 30% more space compared to traditional folding. Folding, on the other hand, is better for bulkier items like sweaters, jackets, and dress clothes. It's easier to keep these items neat when they're folded flat. If you're worried about wrinkles, consider layering a piece of tissue paper between folds. This helps reduce friction and keeps clothes looking fresh. Then there are packing cubes, which have gained a lot of popularity in recent years. These fabric containers help you organize your suitcase into sections, making it easier to find what you need. They're great for keeping things like underwear, socks, and accessories in order. Packing cubes don't necessarily save space, but they do help you stay organized, which can be a big plus. One unique approach is to combine these methods. Roll casual items and use cubes for organization, while folding bulkier items. This hybrid method gives you the best of both worlds. Remember, the goal is to maximize your suitcase's capacity while keeping everything organized and easy to access. Chapter 7. Light as a Feather. How to Weigh Your Wardrobe Wisely. When packing for a trip, it's easy to get carried away with clothes. But did you know that the average traveler only wears 60% of the clothes they pack? The key is to weigh your wardrobe carefully, literally and figuratively. Start by considering the weight of each item. A good rule is to keep each piece of clothing under 12 ounces. Lightweight fabrics like cotton, linen, and polyester blends are your best friends. They're easy to pack, and they dry quickly if you need to wash them on the go. As fashion designer Vivienne Westwood famously said, "Buy less, choose well, make it last." Next, think about versatility. A single item that can be worn multiple ways is worth its weight in gold. For instance, a scarf can be a wrap, a blanket, or even a pillow in a pinch. A pair of black pants can be dressed up or down depending on the occasion. The more ways you can wear an item, the more valuable it becomes in your suitcase. Also, consider the weather. Check the forecast for your destination and pack accordingly. Don't bring heavy items if you're heading to a warm climate. Instead, focus on layers that you can add or remove as needed. A lightweight rain jacket, for example, is more practical than a heavy coat. Weighing your wardrobe also means considering your daily activities. If you're going to be walking a lot, pack comfortable shoes and leave the high heels at home. If you plan to swim, a quick-drying swimsuit is a must. Tailor your packing list to fit your itinerary, not the other way around. Finally, use a luggage scale. Weigh your carry-on before you leave home to ensure it meets airline requirements. This step helps you avoid unexpected fees and the stress of repacking at the airport. A study by the International Air Transport Association found that 26% of passengers have had to remove items from their luggage at check-in due to weight restrictions. Don't be part of that statistic. Chapter 8. Memory makers, souvenirs without the extra weight. Souvenirs are a big part of travel, but they can also add unnecessary bulk to your suitcase. The challenge is to collect memories, not clutter. According to a survey by Skyscanner, 40% of travelers admit to overpacking on the return trip because of souvenirs. One strategy is to focus on small, lightweight items. Postcards, for example, are easy to carry and can be turned into a travel journal by jotting down notes on the back. Local currency, stamps, or ticket stubs also make great keepsakes that won't weigh you down. Another option is to collect digital memories. Take photos or videos instead of buying physical items. You can later create a digital album or even a video montage of your trip. As the saying goes, a picture is worth 1,000 words, and it doesn't take up any space in your suitcase. If you do want to bring back physical items, consider practical souvenirs. A locally made scarf, for instance, can be worn during your trip and doesn't take up much space. Spices or tea from the local market are also great choices. They're lightweight and give you a taste of your destination when you return home. Think about souvenirs as gifts, not just for yourself but for others. Opt for items that are easy to pack and won't break in transit. A small piece of jewelry, a handmade craft, or a local delicacy are all good options. And remember, the best souvenirs are those that carry personal meaning, not just something you picked up because it was there. Finally, if you find something bulky that you simply must have, consider shipping it home. Many stores offer shipping services, and this can save you from lugging around a heavy item for the rest of your trip. It might cost a little extra, but it's worth it to keep your carry-on light. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an update from us.